Sup fuckers, welcome back to Slop News, where we don't care and neither should you. I'm gonna try and crank this out real quick before it's irrelevant. So about 15 hours ago, Hassan supposedly got hit with a 24-hour ban. With that said, Hassan Piker has been banned and Creator Clash 3 has been delayed. First things first, let's get the Hassan stuff out of the way. And now, I'm not going to lie to you, I've got the political brain of a walnut, so I've been trying to avoid talking about Hassan. It may sound stupid, but I'd rather not put myself in a position to cover something I don't know and frankly don't care about. However, Hassan got banned because he was covering the Israeli embassy shooter. I covered the motives of the Israeli embassy staff shooter. Twitch TOS dictates a suspension for even a critical examination of the manifesto. I believe this is a bad policy for news and press freedom. I'll take the suspension, but I hope Twitch changes this policy in the future. You called it a false flag, you hate the Jewish people, and you're anti-Semitic. If this was an attack on two Islamic humans, you would be attacking anyone calling it a false flag. You're a terrible person, I hope your life gets turned upside down. LMAO, I didn't. Ironically enough, I was showing his motive to dispel the rumors of a false flag, which is the reason for the suspension, but I don't think you're capable of critical thought. I don't have the time to sit and rewatch your brain-dead clips, but yeah, you did. Tell the Hamas bros I said hi. I got you, he says it, but uses propaganda doublespeak.
But like I'm not Mr. False Flag at all, but like every single thing that he did in the aftermath of the shooting is so fucking crazy that it's like you could not have fucking designed a incident like this. You could not have designed a better false flag incident like this. I'm not saying it is a false flag incident at all. I'm not saying that. I think this is just a one dude who is genuine in his actions and maybe, you know, a little bit brain broken. Okay.
Honestly, I don't have much to add to this. In my opinion, I think Hassan does truly believe this was a false flag attempt and is trying to cover it with doublespeak. Personally speaking, Hassan should get banned for much longer. A journalist is saying it's apparently a 24-hour ban, which sucks. Hassan and his crew of retarded champagne socialists needs to be held to the same standard as the rest of the site. With that over, let's talk about the fun part. The part where we bully iDubbbz. Now, I'm not going to go over the fact that Ian was apparently a virgin until he met Anissa. It's very funny. I don't really care. And I don't really care about the podcast clips where they're bitching and moaning and talking shit, but are too pussy to put it somewhere that doesn't have a paywall. None of that really seemed notable enough for me to cover it again. Surprisingly, with how my channel's doing right now, I don't want to be a Jomha A-logger or some gay shit like that. But it's been too interesting, so let's get into it. On Twitch, Will Neff came out and explained that Creator Clash 3 has been delayed for a long time. If I'm to personally speculate, I believe it's because nobody wanted to fight LA Beast without the proper amount of training needed to do so. The company currently running the event isn't as stupid as Ian and Anissa, so they aren't running dick first into the controversy and hosting an event without a headline match.
Talking about it today, so I suppose it's out there in the ether. But Creator Clash is delayed. Creator Clash is delayed to a date far in the future. For me, this is a huge bummer, not only because I was bringing out a bunch of my family, but I was losing weight at a lightning clip.
Creator Clash 3 is now delayed and fans are complaining because they can't refund their plane ticket. iDubbbz and Anissa the Greasy, great job. Can't wait to see them blame Ethan for their own stupidity. Creator Clash 3 has been delayed to a far date in the far, far future. Just figured anyone who browses this sub should know. My fiance and I got tickets prior to the drama/2 canceled fighters. The CC3 site still states that it is happening a month in the future. However, one of the fighters, Will Neff, confirmed today on stream that it is postponed to a date in the far future. As someone who got a non-refundable flight to Tampa, this sucks. Also, the fact this event has had little to no transparency with announcements is ridiculous. Their own site is still advertising that the event is still on. However, it has been confirmed indefinitely delayed. I hope the event will offer refunds, as at this point I'd rather just donate to a charity directly. This lack of transparency sucks. For anyone planning to physically attend, sorry you can't get a refund. I'd start looking up some good restaurant/day trip ideas to try and make good use of the trip anyways. I would think you could get a refund on your ticket, right? Due to the main card dropout, right? Not the plane ticket and hotel booking, sadly, though. They may announce something. I know previously they didn't allow refunds after May 7th. I'm keeping an eye on the site/email to see if they will allow a refund, but at this point, who the hell knows? There's been little to no information posted about these significant event issues/updates. Most of the things happening seem to come from streamers directly, and 3 weeks later, the official event will update their site. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. Should I laugh? Should I say I told you so? Personally speaking, they should just shake-hand the whole event and eat the loss. The Creator Clash name has been ruined beyond repair, and there's no goodwill anyone will be able to give the event now that Creator Clash 3 has shit the bed. It's a miracle the first event was successful as it is. It was the exception, not the rule. With all of that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. In the future, I'm going to try to not focus on one topic as much. I don't want to be locked to one topic, and I don't want to have everyone subscribe for the Ian and Anissa shit, and then that they disappear and nobody cares anymore. When you think I'm going to zig, I want to zag, but personally this was too interesting not to cover, which is why I covered it. With all of that said, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm personally going back to playing zombies, and have a great day.